as these Falcons get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Atlanta. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
17 yards. First down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
57-yard game.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Crosby to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Dean Lowry in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. They go play action now. Ryan. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up. to the 28.
13 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And it will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 28 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Rodgers to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And again, it's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Rodgers again now. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Falcons 14, Packers 7.
The first carry out for the BYU man, it's Jamal Williams. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And this is caught. Marcedes Lewis with the ground. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Good.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Powell on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. From the 35 on second down, Ryan. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From the gun, it's Ryan. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jerry Alexander. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards.
1st down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back and forth. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here at the 29. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And it's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
At the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jones, 33 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score, Falcons 21.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep from the zone. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Looking deep for Julio. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the... And this is taken in at the 5. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are within an extra point of time. Tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Got it, man. It's Tanyan complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Flush to his right, and it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Rodgers going to try and run. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown. Jamal Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have moved out in front.
It is good.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Packers 28, Falcons 21.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Smith to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 at their own 27. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Rolling to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Play action. It's Ryan. He finds a man with a crossing route. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Play action. Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the third time today. Picked up by Darnell Savage. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
He was brought down.
Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Hits Austin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 43 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 23-yard run. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Here's Powell on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? I mean, interesting sequence of plays that they got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling? The big fella! Touchdown! Falcons! Hayden Hurst, 78 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. Man open. That's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and didn't do it very often.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdes-Scantling. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
For this 3rd quarter of action, this is the National Football League on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Open on the left side, this is Valdes-Scantling. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Second down.
They go play action with Ryan. Goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground? They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Looking downfield for Jones. And Gary's man complete. And he will go out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
The kick is
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
A gain of 29 yards.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. A gain of 6 there on first.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Rodgers to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. They'll run it with Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They're going option play on 3rd down. A quick toss outright. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Well, this is blocked. The Falcons have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Mason Crosby to kick off.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They go play action now. Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
36-yard line.
Throwing again, Ryan. On the move to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Ryan. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Will Redmond.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10. at their own 35.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for play.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And it's second down.
By Keanu Neal.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing here. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
48. Falcons 35.